Okay, pre-algebra, back to the screencast. It's been a while. 11-6, area of polygons. A polygon, as crazy of a word as it looks, is just a shape that has multiple sides. A triangle is a polygon, a square is a polygon, a hexagon is a polygon. Any type of shape that has multiple sides is considered a polygon. So we're going to start with just a basic shape, which is a parallelogram. And a parallelogram is just a rectangle that's leaning over. And by definition, the parallelogram has opposite sides that are parallel to each other. Okay? So our first one is a parallelogram. Let me clean that up just a little bit to see if we can get it to recognize. There we go. Okay. Parallelogram. And so it's going to have an area of base times height. Okay, so its area is equal to the base times the height, where B is base. I'm going to write this out to the side. And H is height. Okay, so let's go ahead and put something on here. Let's say that this has a base of 16 feet. Now height is not the other side. So if I gave you that this was 10 feet, okay, that would not be the height. Okay, because picture your height. When I take your height, you are straight up in the air. You are perpendicular to the ground. So the actual height of this parallelogram is drawn straight down straight down from the other base. And so in this case, let's say that that's, let's go with 11 feet. Okay, so to find our area, we're going to take our base, which is 16, and we're going to multiply it by our height, which is 11, and so that's going to give me 176 feet squared. Remember, area is when we're covering, and so think of like carpet or tile. You buy it in square feet. Okay, so 176 square feet. Again, this is for a parallelogram. That means both of the opposite sides are parallel. Okay, that one's parallel to this one. And then these are also parallel to each other. This thing's kind of hard to color with. There we go. Okay, the little triangle marks just signify the parallel sides. Fill that one in just a little bit better. There we go. Okay, parallelogram, area 176 square feet. Very important that you label your parallelogram in whatever feet, inches, whatever the case may be. 176. The answer on the test will be half credit. It must be labeled completely for full credit. Okay, so let's look at the next shape. The next shape we're going to take a look at are triangles. And so let me get a good triangle up here. Oh, any old triangle will do. Let's go with that one. All right. In a triangle, the area is 1/2 of the base times the height. Okay, so same thing. We might have a base right here of, oh, let's go with 15 millimeters. And then at some point, they're going to give you a height, which will be drawn perpendicularly again, just like we discussed in the last one. It has to be drawn straight down. Okay, I don't like that one. I'm going to redraw that. There. I like that one a little bit better. And so let's say that this is going to be, let's go with 4. Oops. Millimeters. Okay. So in my equation, or my formula, I'm going to take half of the base times the height. So half of 15 times 4, which gives me 1/2 of 60. So my area is 30 millimeters squared, or 30 square millimeters. However you want to say it is okay. All right. So triangle area equals 1/2 times the base, times the base times the height. Okay. Now, our last one is just a little different shape. Okay, kind of looks like a parallelogram, but it's called a trapezoid. All right. And the difference between a trapezoid and a parallelogram let's see if it'll recognize my crazy Z there. It did. Nice. The difference in a trapezoid and a parallelogram is that you notice that in a trapezoid, these sides are parallel, but the other sides are not. Okay, so that's the difference between a trapezoid and a parallelogram. Okay, so this formula is 1/2 of the height times base 1 plus base 2. Okay, so the bases are the parallel sides. And so let's put some numbers to this. Let's go with my height right there. Let's say I have a height of, well, let's go with 5 inches. And I have one base of 8 inches. And then I have my bottom base of 14 inches. Okay, so I'm going to have 1/2 of the height times base 1 plus base 2. Okay, so that's we're going to do parentheses first. 1/2 of 5 is 2.5, or 2.5, times 14 plus 8, which is 22. And so that gives me an area of 55 inches squared. Okay. So let's review real quick the 3 shapes that we've done. we have had parallelogram, okay, parallelogram, and I just butchered. No, I got that one right. I thought parallelogram had two R's. I apologize sometimes for my spelling. Parallelogram, the area is equal to base times height. That was the first one we had. Our second one was a triangle. I know I can spell triangle correctly. And this one was 1/2 base times height. And then finally, we had our trapezoid, which was equal to 1/2 of the height times base 1 plus base 2. Okay, so those are the three that we focused on today: parallelogram, triangle, and trapezoid. Okay, so the assignment tomorrow is going to be off of page 627, so we will see you then.